Today on the 1995 Volvo 960, we're going to do a fuel pressure test. We've changed out spark plugs, we've done pretty much everything else on here. We've seen some very small incremental gains on some lost power, but still a big part missing somewhere. I suspect that it's fuel pressure. The fuel pump, I have no record of it being replaced. I don't even have record of the fuel filter being replaced in the 26 years that this car has been around. So we're going to give this a test. To hook up a fuel pressure test, it's pretty easy. There's a Schrader valve right at the back of the fuel rail. Just screw that on. It does require an adapter, but it's an adapter that comes with most fuel pressure tests. You can buy one of these for 50, 60 bucks on Amazon. Or you can even rent one at your local auto parts store. I won't get into a lot of detail on how these work. There's a Chris Fix video that we are really basing this on that goes into much more of the theory here. But what I've done is I've connected it. I've pinned it up here on my windshield so I can see what's going on from inside the car, and I've run the fuel pressure release line to the side of the car. So now we're going to go in, we're going to prime the fuel pump, and we're going to see what our fuel pressure looks like. Now this isn't the best angle, but it'll get the job done. We're in the car, and the number that we're looking for, according to spec, is 43.5 PSI. I would say plus or minus 40 PSI is pretty good. We're just going to turn the car to turn on the fuel pump and see what we get here. And we're getting about 30. Let's see if I can get a better view here. We're getting about 30. So definitely short. Now we're going to let this sit for 2 minutes and do a really basic leak down test to see how much we lose. All right, just a little bit of leak down, not too much, but definitely pressure is low overall. Now we're going to start up the car and we're going to see what fuel pressure looks like. So a little more pressure, relatively stable, but still well short of the 40-ish PSI we're looking for. Can you go out, and I'm going to disconnect the fuel pressure regulator line just to ensure that we have suction there, and we should see the pressure jump up. Definitely have suction. That's good news. Now we're going to smoothly take this up to around 2,500 RPM to see how things change. Okay. Not too bad. Then we're going to give it a blip, and we should see it go up, then back down. Let's do that one more time. Blip. So when we blip, we do get up to where we need to be, but definitely not when we're idling. Let's do that one more time. All right. This is telling me that at the very least, we need a new fuel filter. Very likely need a new fuel pump as well.